Happy Thursday, everyone. So a lot is going on out there. You probably felt it. Plenty of shower activity over the last 24 hours or so. Almost an inch of rainfall for the Medford area. That's impressive for Medford. Plenty out on the coast and in Northern California. One of the issues is it has been mostly rainfall. We've actually warmed things up. So there's a possibility of, with recent heavy snow at some higher elevations, the possibility of some flooding, especially in Northern California. And we'll touch on that in just a moment. But you can see this just river of precipitation. We call it an atmospheric river. Essentially, it's a lot of moisture trapped up in the atmosphere, and it's pointed right at central and southern California right now, so flooding conditions are possible there. Head a little further to the north, we are on the northern fringe of that, but still the possibility of some flooding in parts of Northern California. A little further to the north, somewhat drier conditions. The thing is, we have this down there, and that's going to continue to move on through a little bit further to the south out of our area. Still plenty of showers possible, but we've got colder air on the way, as you can see. Let's look at that river of moisture, though. When you get into these bright whites and even some greens showing up, that is a lot of moisture trapped in the water vapor as we look at the satellite just this way and pointed right into the southern United States. So possibility of a lot of rain for areas that, one way could use it, just maybe not this much all at once. That'll continue to move on through. But as we go to the north just a bit, another system on the way. Now, while this isn't as bright, it's not as cloudy, what this is telling me is it's colder air out there. Colder air doesn't hold as much moisture. It's a lot warmer further to the south, and because of this, as it moves on in, it brings us a chance of precipitation. But if things line up right as we go into Friday morning, could start to see some snow at some lower elevations, maybe even the valleys. Now, it won't be a lot, as you can tell, not a lot of moisture with this system. It's a little bit drier, but still brings that possibility, like what we saw over the last couple of weeks. The possibility from time to time of a little snow mixing in with rainfall. But right now, it's mainly rainfall, even up in the mountains. You can see the Siskiyous coming down at times as rain, potential for some thunderstorms at times. It's a very active system that'll continue to pass through the day to day. And that's prompting a lot of watches, a lot of warnings out there. You've got winter weather advisories in parts of southern Oregon right here, and then winter storm warnings for areas even out on the coast. The possibility as we go late tonight into tomorrow, this lasts until about 10 p.m. on Friday, late tonight into tomorrow, the possibility of some of this causing some rather hazardous driving conditions as you go throughout the day. On top of that, with the rain, with the snow, you've got the possibility of heavy rain and snow melting. Because of that, it may lead to some localized flooding in areas of recent burn scars, like Redding, for example, Mount Shasta, we've got the Carr Fire, for example. Those areas could see that possibility. As we check out the pinpoint forecast, it's mainly going to be rain, greens and yellows and even some oranges with the heavier rainfall. But watch it very quickly, late tonight into tomorrow, turn to more blues. I'll show you that in just a second. Let's go through the day today. As you can see, there we go, a little more blue. Start to cool things down as we go late tonight into tomorrow. Now, we will still reach those higher temperatures as we get into the afternoon, but those snow levels start to drop. That'll continue into Friday, more widespread blues as opposed to the greens that we're seeing for today as we go into Friday morning. This is midnight. Let's keep on going throughout the day. A little more scattered, as you can tell, not as widespread rain overall, but still the possibility of snow out there, and at times coming in as showers, and then mainly rain for the coast as we go into Saturday. Mainly snow over the higher elevations, with still the Rogue Valley looking like just a little too warm to see widespread snow like we saw earlier this week. Otherwise, almost an inch yesterday for the Medford area. We've added to that for the day today. As you can see, fairly widespread, plenty of showers, plenty of precipitation. Mount Shasta just getting hammered by that system, and then it started to move off to the south. So a little less for Mount Shasta as we look just since midnight, but these numbers will tick up through the course of the day today. Almost over a half of an inch for the Klamath Falls area, a combination of rain and snow out there. That's why you get those inflated numbers sometimes, the snow adding to it overall. Rain for the coast with some breezy winds, temperatures mainly around what we saw yesterday. Go into the afternoon and evening, starting to see the potential for some thunderstorms. When the West Valleys have very slight potential for thunderstorms as well. Siskiyou County particularly seeing a combination of heavy snow and possibly heavy rainfall. Not a great combination when it comes to flooding potential out there, as we saw with that potential for flooding in some of the localized areas, streams and rivers, and possibly some mudslides due to some loose soil that we've seen with recent fires. East of the Cascades, rain and snow early, then mainly snow as we go later tonight into tomorrow with some gusty winds as well. So blowing snow a possibility. So a combination of just about everything today. Go into tomorrow, and the possibility of freezing temperatures also brings us a chance for some ice on the roadways. Now today is Valentine's Day. Let's go into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Chance of rain and snow, and then a little bit of drying out period as we go later Sunday into Monday and Tuesday. So Sunshine, not done with it just yet. Klamath Basin, that's the trend as well. There's a wintry mix for your Valentine's Day, then snow coming back on Friday, Saturday, Sunday as we cool things down. Northern California, also seeing that possibility. Heavy rain and snow for today, a combination of both really depending on where you are. Not a good mix. And then mainly snow as we head into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday before drying out. And for the coast, plenty of rain in forecast. Showers Saturday and Sunday, maybe drying Monday and Tuesday.